Alright guys, we are back for more of my 26th birthday special. We just did a game of Family Feud for the Nintendo Switch, and that was a whole lot of fun. And we did manage to successfully win the $20,000 in fast money, which is very exciting. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for the Nintendo Switch. Let's see how we're going to do on this game. Alright, so let's see if we can win ourselves $1 million here. Let's do easy, and I'll be him. Alright, let's play!
Questions, 4 lifelines, and a cash prize of $1 million. Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Let's start right away.
I'm going to manage these questions like I manage my business. Like a boss.
Good luck. Here we go.
I'm ready.
15 questions to reach the million. We will climb this money ladder together, step by step. To help you, we have 4 lifelines at your disposal. Phone a friend, the 50-50, ask the audience, and switch the question.
Alright, first question coming up for $100.
New question coming up. Good luck to you.
Which sport is not played with a ball? Soccer, handball, basketball, or badminton? I do know badminton is played with a shuttlecock, so it's D, badminton. Final answer.
And Massimo chooses D.
Are you absolutely sure? Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Oh, yes. That's my final answer.
You have given your final answer. I hope it is the right one.
And we got it! So there's $100 to start off.
And it paid off.
Alright, now time for the $200
Good
question.
luck to you for this new question.
What do you hit with a badminton racket? A ball, a net, a shuttlecock, or a golf ball? Well, it's just in relation right here to the first question that we answered. I just said a badminton uses a shuttlecock, so it's C, a shuttlecock. Final answer.
I have a good hunch that it's C.
Final answer? You sure?
That's my final answer.
Okay, the computer validated your answer. Just own it.
Alright, there's $200.
I believed it to the end. I did a good job.
Alright, moving on to the $300 question.
Trust yourself and your acquaintances.
What are the giant monuments in Egypt called? Pyramids, cathedrals, skyscrapers, or camels? I'm going to say A, pyramids. Final answer.
Let's go with A.
You seem to be convinced, but is this your final answer?
Yes, that's my final answer.
All right, let's find out the right answer together.
Got it!
Right, well done.
Now we're up to $300.
A brilliantly executed success.
Alright, now it's time for the $500 question.
Here's a new question for you.
Where do polar bears live? In Ecuador, at the North Pole, in Africa, or in Japan? Well, I do know polar bears are basically on the ice, and the North Pole is right near some ice, so I'm going to say B at the North Pole. Final answer.
I'm gonna say B.
So this is your final answer?
Oh, yes. That's my final answer.
You have made your choice.
That's correct.
Look easy. You got it.
And now we have
I
$500.
took the time to think, and it
Alright, let's see the $1,000 question.
New question coming up. Good luck to you.
How many books make up the Hunger Games series? 1, 2, 3, or 4? I'm pretty sure I've had this question before right here, so I think it's between 3 and 4, but just to play things safe, I'm going to ask the audience.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. We need a little help here. If you would pick up those keypads and enter your votes now.
Alright, most people say C, so I will trust them. C3, final answer.
My gut says that it's C. Okay, C.
And what will be your final answer?
When I've had this question before, I do know this question is outdated right here because there are more books in the Hunger Games series after this version of the game came out. But anyways, we got correct and we got $1,000 guaranteed no matter what happens. Alright, next question for $2,000.
And your acquaintances for this new question.
What is the name of Paul Walker's character in the Fast and Furious franchise? Dominic Toretto, Brian O'Connor, Dominic O'Connor, or Vin Diesel?
No, but that one's the right answer.
I'm not really too sure on this. I think I'm gonna switch the question.
The switch is made for these kinds
If I were to guess, I would say Brian O'Connor. I would have been right.
This new question shouldn't give you a hard time, in theory.
What is the name of the song that Lady Gaga sings in A Star Is Born? Shallow, Marshmallow, A Star Is Born, or Ally Maine? I do like Lady Gaga's music. But I'm thinking it might be Shallow, so I'll try that. A, Shallow, final answer.
And let's go for A.
Final?
That's my final answer.
The choice is made. It's time to discover the right answer.
That's right! Now we're up to $2,000.
This is a success.
Alright, now on to the $4,000 question.
Now let's go to the next question, if you don't mind.
Which of these animals does not have fur? A whale, a cat, a mouse, or a shark? Oh. I have it between a whale and a shark, but I think I'm gonna phone a friend on this one.
Okay, let's call a friend.
I'll call Edward.
Hello, Edward. This is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire calling you.
Oh, good evening. Massimo needs me to help him, right?
Now pay close attention. You're not going to have a lot of time to pick the answer that you think is right.
Come on, Edward. I'm counting on you. You're the best. You can do it.
It's D. It has to be.
Alright, he says D, so I'll trust him. D is shark, final answer.
I'm going to choose D.
Are you absolutely sure? Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
I know cat and mouse cannot be right since I do know those two animals I'm well aware have fur. And shark is right! So now we go up to $4,000.
Paid off.
Alright. Now, let's see the next question for $8,000.
Answer this new question as well.
How does Kirby observe his enemy's powers? By inhaling them, by hitting them, by pushing them, or by transforming them? I played the Kirby games a lot of times here, so I should definitely know this. A, by inhaling them, final answer.
Let's go with A.
Final answer? You sure?
That will be my final answer.
The choice is made.
That's it!
But you are right.
A brilliantly executed...
Alright, we have $8,000 now. Now it's time for the $16,000 question.
I hope you have recovered from your emotions because...
How many branches does a classic fidget spinner have? 2, 3, 4, or 5? I've been well aware of these before, so I definitely do know the right answer to this. It's B, 3, final answer.
It's B, of course.
You seem to be convinced, but is this your final answer?
That's my final answer.
You have given your final answer. I hope it is the right one.
Yes, it is!
That's right.
Alright, up to $16,000 now. Alright, now time for the $32,000 question.
The questions follow each other and are not alike.
In what manga did Izuku Midoriya want to join the ranks of the Yuri Superhero Academy even though he has no powers? Assassination Classroom, Food Wars, My Hero Academia, or One Punch Man? The only one that is coming to mind right here is My Hero Academia, so let's try that. C, My Hero Academia, final answer.
Let's go for C.
You had to make a choice. Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
If this is your final answer, let's hope it's the correct answer. Well,
Yes! Now we're guaranteed $32,000 no matter what happens at this point. So this is definitely turning out to be one of my better performances on this game. Alright, let's see the next question. Which international singer named her 2019 World Tour the Sweetener World Tour? Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, Ariana Grande, or Cardi B? Oh, now this one does get much tougher here. And plus, I don't think I've ever heard of this. I'm going to use the 50-50.
okay, let's take away 2 incorrect answers. Let's see what we are left with.
We're left with Ariana Grande and Cardi B. I'm going to try D, Cardi B, final answer.
I'm choosing D. It inspires confidence in me.
Final?
Oh, yes. That's my final answer.
You have given your final answer. Now is the time to see the right one.
Oh, it was Ariana Grande, but that's okay.
Sorry.
Oh well. I really didn't see that one.
At least we didn't lose any money right here, since the previous question was a safety net right here. So, we're going to walk away with $32,000. I still am very proud of that regardless. And it is definitely one of my better performances that I had in this game. So, we definitely can't complain about that. Alright, so anyways, that is going to do it for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for the Nintendo Switch as part of my 26th birthday special. But we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.